So welcome back to Two Tickets. It's been a little while, but I figured, you know what's so funny is we watched the movie so bad
that we had to talk about it. I'm like, no, I need to share my thoughts about this.
She was like, we haven't done the podcast in a while, and people need to know how bad this movie is. Here's a tip. It's the worst movie on HBO Max out right now, and it's not Greenland 2. Which was also pretty bad.
Yeah.
So you want to tell the people what movie we're talking about that was just so awful?
Ta-da! Undertone.
Right. The irony, right, of being on a podcast talking about a movie that's revolved around a podcast, and people are going to be like, well, what's worse, the movie about the podcast or the podcast talking about the movie?
It's the movie.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
So what do you score the movie?
Ooh, fun ways to rate something. You get 4 haunted houses out of 5.
I'm not doing that. Why are we overcomplicating a rating
9
system?
screams out of 10.
It was like, it's a square out of triangle, but like a star out of fish.
First of all, they all the same stuff. Instead of stars, is screams or popcorn buckets or balloons.
So how many popcorn buckets do you give Undertone?
I give it a solid 2.
Yeah.
I feel like you could talk me into a 1. Let me tell you that.
Who's going to talk you down? You could talk me down to a 1, but I'm giving it a 2.
But I'm giving it a 2 because, you know, people did work on this and, you know, it's out there, whatever. It did make some money, more money than I have, so.
Well, by that judge, I mean, it's not a lot of money.
You know?
Yeah, I probably give it a 2 out of 10. And the 2 is for the A24, the 2 in A24. A24 doesn't make good movies, and I will argue anybody about that. They may have a couple, but this is just another one on the list of trashy horror movies coming out of A24.
Yeah,
all right.
They're saturating the market with these.
Yeah. And so what this movie wanted to do was just be like, let's make audio scary. Right. And the perfect idea is for a podcast. I was like, that's pretty good. And for what it did with the audio is where it gets those 2 points.
Yeah.
Because like there was some parts of the movie that I'm like, oh, that sounded scary.
Yeah.
Like the audio part
was good.
Scary. But if you would have paired it with something visual, maybe it would have hit a little harder.
Yeah. Are we spoilers here?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think you should care about this movie.
You should not.
And if you are so bored out of your mind
that you want to
watch such a bad movie, this isn't even a good one for that. I like watching bad movies for fun. I saw the movie Bambi on Peacock, which was about a mutant deer trying to kill people. All right. I enjoy watching bad movies. This movie is so bad you can't enjoy it ironically.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
It's like they pair the, the scary bits of, the audio files with her doing like this.
So
looking
the
around.
idea
like, what is she looking around for? Because she can't hear anything because she has the headphones on. So the act of doing this, what is she looking at? She didn't hear anything.
I think it's supposed to like be like she can't differentiate real life versus the audio that she's hearing, I guess. I don't know.
That makes sense.
Because sometimes I put my headphones on, right?
And then you think you hear something?
And I'll play video games and I'm like, oh shit, was that in the game or was that in real life?
I don't have the experience.
So here's the layout, right? I'm gonna save you guys. Well, how long is this movie? An hour and a half? Hour and 45 minutes? I'm gonna save you an hour and 45 minutes. So the story follows the main character. I don't even remember her name. Pull up IMDb. Do you have that?
I don't have the app.
Okay, so I'm going to pull up IMDb just so that we can get...
Let me throw some numbers at you. The budget was $500,000 and it made about $22 million worldwide. Let me tell you something.
How much was the budget?
500,000.
500,000 and it made how much? 200 million?
22 million.
22 million. Okay, I was about to say that's a crazy number. But go ahead.
And I think for only having one character in the whole movie, let me tell you something. There's only one person you see. You only see one person.
That's not true. You're already lying to people. We see Mama.
Mama is a dead corpse
Is
on
a corpse
the bed.
in the bed. No real lines.
Real, talking about not a peep, not you could. I don't even know if her eyes were open.
I don't think it did. So yeah, there's the main character. Her name is Evie, played by Nina Kiri, and then there's the partner or her partner in the podcast who is never seen, but we hear him conversate. You know, he's part of the podcast. The character's name is Justin, played by Adam DeMarco.
Which is just his voice.
Which is just his voice. And then literally everybody else. Like, she talks to a doctor on the phone briefly.
It's a
just
voice.
his voice. They take some phone calls on the podcast later, just his voice. But the the story follows Evie, part of this podcast. She's supposed to be... So the podcast is called Undertone, right? Is that the name of the podcast?
I forget. I don't think so.
Oh,
I think it was like...
Did we even watch this movie?
We didn't watch it yesterday. I tell you that.
So, but anyway, the premise of their podcast is they basically bring up these horror stories, folklore, you know, like my mom experienced this, blah, blah, blah. Here's some proof that it happened. And Evie, the main character, her whole personality is that she doesn't believe any of it. She's a skeptic. Oh, it's probably just the house being creaky. There's no way that the hauntings aren't real. So that's her character. And for this episode of the podcast, they receive an email that has 10 audio files, and they decide to listen to all 10 audio files. It's following a husband or boyfriend and a girlfriend. Girlfriend talks in her sleep. And so they listen to these audio files in order 1 through 10. Very quickly does the character who's a skeptic starts to be afraid of the audio files that she's listening to. She's like, I can't do any more. This is scaring me.
But she doesn't say that. She's just like, oh, I have to go do something. Oh, let's call it late for the night. And then she's like, oh, that's plumbing. That's old plumbing. That's this. That's that. And
this is the stuff that she says on the podcast.
Yeah.
But like us visually watching her, she seems uncomfortable and a little scared. And like you mentioned, she's looking around the house. So she seems like out of place almost. So she plays this character on her own podcast that doesn't believe stuff. Oh, I don't believe that. There's no way. But then she herself is scared of what's happening.
Exactly. But then she don't portray that obviously on the podcast. But like, what? Like, are you being fake for the podcast?
Probably. So other than her doing the podcast and listening to these audio files, she's living with her mom who's ill and doesn't have any lines. She's bedridden. She tries to like feed her water. She's like, drink, mama, drink.
She hasn't eaten in like 5 days, which means like we should have been dead already, but okay.
And then they continue listening to the audio files. We find out that the main character, Evie, is pregnant. And then long story short, the 10 audio files is basically The Ring, 7 days, right? If you listen to these 10 audio files in order, you're unlocking a demon to possess you or something.
Yeah.
Right. So, they found
out that the couple died. Oh, someone knew. Oh, it was when they take the calls.
Yeah. So later on in the movie, which is like right before they do the 10th, did they listen to the 10th audio? So they're taking live calls and they're trying to be like, does anybody know the people from these audio files? And now people are calling and they're like, oh, I knew them. Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
And then somebody else calls and was like, oh my God, I'm such a horrible mother. And then starts like, I guess, banging the baby. That was what was like, she starts hitting, like slamming the baby to stop the crying. And then it was like that. But you hear this stuff. And like, this is again where I give the movie credit is the audio was like, oh, that sounds pretty good, like scary. But we only really get scary audio that I would say is scary about 2 or 3 times throughout the movie.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh my God, all the audio in this movie is really giving me shivers down my timbers. It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
We find out all the way. I think the twist ending, shocker, is that Evie, who we see her taking care of her mother the whole movie, killed her mom prior because she admits to killing her mom. And then when she goes upstairs, her mom's not in bed. Mm-hmm. And then she sees the mirror and her mom is like a ghost, like lunging towards her. And then it cuts to black. And then we hear her, Evie, pleading for her life. Mama, no. Bang, bang, stuff cup on the ground. Like, it was just so anticlimactic of a movie.
Yeah.
So I think it was like, to what you said earlier, it's a $50,000 or $500,000 budget. Way too much of a budget for this movie. Yeah. Undertone, bro, you can go to a film student and give them 10 grand and they'll make this movie.
Exactly. It was one location, one actress, and they didn't destroy anything. Like, there was no imagery anywhere. It was literally following her around the house. That's it.
There was no special effects. It was like camera work, lighting, nothing out of the ordinary. So this literally could have been, what this gave was an hour and 45 minutes of a YouTube video, of a YouTube short film. This is what I've felt. I've seen short films on YouTube
last longer, pretty much.
Not last longer, but do more in less time.
More. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I saw a 6-minute horror movie or short film on YouTube that did better than an hour and a half A24 produced horror movie with a $500,000 budget.
Yeah, this was a laundry money scheme.
Laundering money laundering. So
because my favorite movie was really good. Obsession only had 750, and it had a whole cast, multiple locations, multiple like effects and everything. And you're gonna tell me only 250 more, they got all that compared to this?
Yeah.
There has to be something wrong there.
Yeah.
Unless they paid that one actress the entire
$300,000.
Exactly. They paid her $400,000 and the rest was for the rent of the house.
Yeah. That's so funny.
This.
Yeah, so that's where you can tell the difference between like somebody who's just phoning it in versus somebody who cares about their project, right? Mm-hmm. You gave somebody $500,000 and you ended up with Undertone, which is a 2 out of 10. And then you give somebody else $750,000 and then they ended up with Obsession, which is arguably 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. People still talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's you can tell the passion behind the work.
Yeah.
So, and then Obsession made what? $100 million the first weekend, second weekend with a $750,000 budget. That's absolutely insane. But what's the worst part is like that all that money doesn't go to the actors. It doesn't go to the director. That all goes to the production company, which sucks to hear. Right. But I'm sure Blumhouse is going to take care of them. And it's also, we had a comment on one of our TikTok videos that goes, Blumhouse doesn't make good horror movies. And I'm just like, are you fucking stupid? Like,
shout out.
Obsession, obviously, Blumhouse, good horror movie.
I do like their movies.
Yeah. Black Phone 1 and 2, both good horror movies.
Yeah.
Blumhouse. Like, don't sit here and tell me Blumhouse doesn't make good horror movies. And I think the movie that they said that to was, I think we were critiquing Five Nights at Freddy's because it was a PG-13 horror movie. Yeah. And it was like, it could very easily be a PG horror movie because nothing happens in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. But yeah, Blumhouse.
Maybe just the mentioning of, yeah.
But Blumhouse, I mean, they did a decent job. I mean, you picked a good guy. You gave him $750,000. And what's also really cool about Obsession is that it had a release digital date for June 6th, which was what, a week after it was in theaters.
Yeah.
And they were like, wait, we're going to have to change this because it's making money in the theaters. And I think it just recently now in the end of July or end of June, early July, is now available for digital, like renting.
Yeah.
And that's, I'm like, shout out. Like, people need to understand when there's a script, but also the person behind the script and how much they care about this movie.
Yeah.
So Undertone had none of that. Like, A24 strikes again. Shitty movies. My idea for this episode, but we didn't get to watch The Mummy.
Yeah. I won't stop.
That's on HBO Max that just came out. Is I wanted to watch that and then incorporate like, 3 HBO movies. 1 you should watch and 2 you should skip. Right? Because I heard The Mummy was trash, but I would have liked to watch it before we did this episode. But people with kids, you know that you can't really watch what you want to watch all the time. It's a horror movie, and I don't know if it's going to be gory or how scary. And sometimes we're a little like, I'll put it on the TV and see what happens. And if they're watching when something happens, hey, buddy, look away. We can't risk it all the time. So we didn't get a chance to watch The Mummy. But we did watch They Will Kill You, which I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I'm eager to see, like, did you enjoy They Will Kill You?
I did. And it reminded me of another movie.
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not, yeah.
And it gave me Ready or Not vibes in the theater.
Yeah.
And then what's funny is watching the movie, it was so much closer to Ready or Not than I had even thought.
Yeah.
It just got to a certain point quicker than Ready or Not did.
Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about They Will Kill You, and spoiler alert from here. Sorry, papas.
And
But-
we didn't get to watch Ready or Not 2, but I really wanted to watch it in theaters.
Yeah.
But, life, kids.
Right. But the comparison is right. You're in this building or place and these people are hunting you. And just like one another, it's for a ritual, right? And that's the vibe it was giving me during the trailer. I didn't know that it had to do with actual like demon play, Satan. This one had immortality that it came out of nowhere, right? They killed Malfoy in the beginning of the movie. And I'm like, damn, my man wasn't even here for that long. Well, he was. He came back.
He came back. They all did. So
I really enjoyed it. It was you can tell it was heavily influenced by Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill, by the camera work, the fighting style, and the exaggerated blood splatter after somebody got their limb cut off. I was like, oh, this is Kill Bill.
Like, did they use what? 10,000 gallons?
That's where all their budget was, is the blood.
We need $1 million just for the blood. Please, thank you.
What's her name? Zazie Beetz is the main character, her real name.
I'm terrible with names.
Yeah, Zazie Beetz is the main character. We had Patricia Arquette, who is in there. But yeah, Tom Felton, who played Mouthboy. But the cast itself was okay. I enjoyed the cast. I thought it was entertaining throughout. The characters were fun to watch.
Yeah.
It didn't take itself too seriously at all.
Which was good.
So
and I think the opening scene when not opening, but when she kills everyone in the beginning, like that's what you want. Like that's what you think you're gonna do. Like if you're ever in the situation, oh, I'm gonna do this, this, and that. Not like a regular movie where like the character gets hurt or runs away. Like she actually killed all of them within a minute.
Yeah. And that's what you think you would do? You'd be like, I'd do
people.
That. You think in
that, but you don't think when you're in a position, oh, I would do this differently in the movies, or like be like, oh no, don't go down there, or make sure he's dead before you run. You walk away. Mm-hmm. Like that's what you always saying something like, not you, I'm saying like people. When like let's say the girl is trying to get away, hurts the killer or whoever, but then you're like, no, make sure he's dead. Like don't just walk away. She made sure they were all dead, and then it didn't do anything because they came back.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I forgot what I was gonna say. So
Take
you
from
gave
the review.
Undertone a 2 out of 10. What are we giving They Will Kill You?
It could be like a 7.
7's a solid score. It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
You go into this movie and you're just like, all right, I want to have a good time. I want to enjoy myself, but I'm not going to take the movie too seriously. It's not going to take itself seriously. Watch it. It's choreographed decent enough.
Yeah.
And, you know, it just like the Ready or Not, like it goes to a place where you're just like, okay, I guess we're here now.
Right.
And you're like, this is what it is.
That's we gotta deal with it now. Let me say. But yeah, I think it was cute.
Yeah, cute.
It's worth watching.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those movies that I watched on streaming and I'm like, fuck, I wish we'd have watched this in the theater because I think it
Yeah.
would have been a fun watch in the movies.
Definitely.
But this is not one that I'm hearing people talk about.
Yeah.
Like, it came out on streaming and I was like, oh shit, this is out already? And I told you about it. You were like, well, what is that? And then we threw it on. And I'm like, I don't hear anybody talking about this movie.
Yeah. What
came and it went.
app was it on?
HBO Max.
Okay. Yeah. Not a lot of people talk about people really talk about Netflix and stuff.
I don't know. House of the Dragons is on HBO Max, and that's one of the biggest.
Yeah. But everyone and their mothers was talking about voicemails for Isabel.
Are we?
So good.
So we're
It's
jumping
good.
into that horrible movie.
The girlies will think differently.
I don't know. You know, I pride myself as like a movie fan. I won't say cinephile because I don't really like the term. It sounds a little close to some other stuff and I don't want to be connected to.
Right.
But I love movies. And as a movie fan, I can look at a movie, watch it, differentiate it as a bad movie or a good movie, and determine whether or not it's a movie that was made for me or I'm just not the audience that they were hoping to get. All right. But I like rom-coms. All right. 27 Dresses. Yes, please. Okay.
Yeah. Well, this one was more like
I didn't fuck with this movie.
but it was more like emotional sadness. You know.
And I guess I just don't know where the sadness was coming from. So
What do you mean? Her dead sister?
I guess, but also like we had no attachment to the sister really. We had 10, 15 minutes maybe of
Okay,
them
it's not
going
about the
back
sister,
and
it's about
forth.
her.
Okay,
It's
but
about
why
her
would I feel so
feeling
bad
lonely
about her when
about
her
her
relationship and her
missing-
sister was barely given to me?
What do you mean? They
It was
did a
10
montage.
minutes.
Okay. You want them to have a whole array? Like the girl was in her house most of the time. So everything they did was in the house.
I don't know. Then she died, and I'm like, okay, that's sad. She went to go visit her at the hospital, right?
Yeah.
And then, cool. Like your life goes on. Like I don't know what to say. I forget what.
He's heartless, people.
No.
Okay.
Okay. I forget what scene in that movie you were crying,
Almost all of them.
and I looked over. I'm like, are you crying right now?
Yes.
And I was like, what the fuck happened?
First of all, one I remember was, well, it was at the very end where she, sending her last voicemail to Isabel. So that's like, she's healing. She's finally ready to like let her go, basically. Let her rest in peace and be happy in her life and actually like take care of her. Like, you know what I mean? Like her grief is over. Not over. I feel like nobody's ever over grief, but now she can finally live her life without like having her in the back there.
I think the problem with this movie isn't so much her. I'm giving her and her little grief in that movie. Little grief is crazy.
Right. I'm losing a sibling to share a room with.
Maybe I'm being too harsh on that part. I did not like the guy. I don't.
Okay.
And I remember when you gave me the premise of this movie. Oh, this guy starts getting voicemails from this woman who's leaving them to her dead sister, and he starts listening to her and falls in love with her. And I was like, what a fucking creep. And then we watched this movie, and I'm like, yeah, he's a fucking creep. Not only does he listens to these audios or to the voicemails, and then he finds out that it's for her dead sister. He continues to listen to them, flies over to fucking San Francisco to find this girl, right? Using the voicemails against her, may I add, being like, I know she's gonna be there because of the voicemails, right? I know she's gonna go to this bench because of the voicemails. I know that she wants me to sit down and talk about this because of the voicemails. Hey, breakfast burrito, voicemails, right? He's literally using all this information that he otherwise should not know to manipulate this girl into falling in love with him. And sure, it comes out. She's like, fuck you, right? And then the parents are just like, give him another chance. I'm like, no. He manipulated her in her grief. Now I'm on the side of the grief. Now I'm back. Grief. That poor girl lost her sister. And we got this guy.
You know what?
Eavesdropping into her voicemails.
Yes, but you know, what is love but a thing? You know, not to be on that side like, yes, invade my privacy. Like, no. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's reading someone's diary, which is like crazy.
This is worse than reading somebody's diary, I think.
No, I think it's the same. It's the same because what? Just because she's saying it and not writing it doesn't mean.
But you have no connection. Like if I found a diary in the street, and I'm going through it,
book. That's like you're reading a book. So if you like read or listen to an audiobook, like you will care for the characters. You will.
I'm not falling in love with somebody in a book.
What? Book girlies. Who is your book boyfriend?
If you guys are falling in love with people in books, there is a bigger problem at hand.
Oh man,
I've never played, and I'm gonna make the only comparison that I can make for book girlies to gamer boys because they both take time. You have to dive in, and it's a world that doesn't really exist. I ain't falling in love with no character in no game.
Okay, because all y'all do is kill people.
I don't know. Well,
you're gay.
You ain't never played.
People. You never played Y2K.
Cyberpunk.
Y2K. I mean, what was
Cyberpunk? You can have relationships. You can hook up in Cyberpunk. You
the
do.
Sims. Do you play Sims?
No, because I'm a grown man.
Okay, then exactly. The girlies. What are the girlies playing? Sims. Okay.
And then they download the domestic violence mod and have their.
Yes, choke me, daddy.
No, it goes further than that, but all right.
You're so funny.
I've seen the videos, TikToks.
Oh, I haven't.
Anyway, let's go back to Isabel's voicemails. You're arguing on behalf of the guy who is a creep.
I'm not arguing. It's
go ahead.
It's like, okay, it's, you need to come up with new ideas of how to meet people. I mean, this is not the first, like, oh, I stalked her a little bit and I fell in love with her.
That's what it is. You guys like the stalking vibes. You guys say that you don't want to be followed home, but you got a guy who knows everything about you and you shouldn't know anything about you, but he's eavesdropping into your world and in your grief. And all of you guys in real life, it's creepy and fuck that guy. But in this movie, romantic. Make it make sense. I don't understand it.
I don't know. When it's fictional, I guess it's okay.
Because if my sister came up to me, and I'm just going to be like, yo, hey, this guy, he followed me to my city and he orchestrated different events and then he knew things about me that he shouldn't know about me. And because he knew those things, he was able to take advantage of my emotions. And now I have feelings for him. I'm going to be like, what the give me his name. What do you mean he took advantage of your emotions? You're not doing a good job arguing on his behalf here. This man.
No, I mean, he did cross a line, let's say. And that's why she was like, I don't need a man. I don't need you. I don't need you to come save me. I'm not Captain Save-A-Ho here. And then she broke up with him.
Yeah. And you were over it. You were over her little Baker arc. Because she got her truck and she's trying to do that. And you were like, but what about him? When does she get back with him? And I'm just like, we should be done with him.
No, it's a rom-com. They need to get back together.
No, I think we needed to.
He's nice. Has a good job.
That's what it is. He has money and he's cute. So
That's
fuck all the wrongdoings.
You're so funny. You should read Lights Out then. That's a stalker right there. Talking
Yeah,
about that's a real stalker. That's
y'all
like
got problems. Like, y'all don't need more books. Y'all need therapy.
Your house.
Y'all need to put the
Break
books
into your
down and get
house.
therapy.
Stalking. But he's cute. He's nice.
I'm
like
finding
cares
out a
about
lot.
her.
Does he?
Yeah. He loves her. He'd kill for her.
Are we talking
Literally.
about the book?
Yes.
Oh, I don't.
Yes.
I was like,
We're talking about Lights Out now. Keep up. It's the best. I'm reading right now Game On, which is the last one. And it's mostly story, not so much spicy time. There's 2 spicy scenes so far, and I'm halfway through. I'm 68% through, actually. But the first one's the best one, in my opinion. Shout out there. Make a video of it.
Okay.
Clip it. Thank you.
I don't think. I think I won the conversation here about.
Go sure.
Voicemails
If
to
it's a
Isabel.
competition, then you won, my baby boy.
Okay, then you now because I won, you have to agree that it's not a good movie.
When did I say that?
You said that I just
No.
won the conversation, which means
If
that
you
now
needed
I'm
to win,
right.
if you needed to win, then
I
go
don't need
ahead.
to win. I'm trying to have a conversation,
Here's-
and you
here's
gave
your
in.
prize.
So because you gave in, you
How did I
have to
give
say
in?
it's a bad movie,
No, I can't.
just like Barbie.
Here we go with Barbie.
It's like when you sent me the clip the other day talking about that Margot Robbie almost quit acting because of what? Because she didn't win an Oscar.
First of all, it's probably not true. It's just a post saying that Ryan Gosling won everything, and that just proves the whole plot of the movie.
It just proves that the movie was written poorly.
No matter how beautiful, how well put together, how much you take care of yourself, how much you do this, how much you do that, you still won't win in a man's world.
No, the problem with Barbie is that they made a movie that was supposed to reflect how a woman lives, the struggles of being a woman, right? And how the things they have to overcome. And yet in that same movie, they wrote a character that outshined all the women. All right. Maybe you shouldn't have made Ryan Gosling's character more engaging and funnier than all the female characters. You cared more about him and his arc.
Who? Not me.
The world.
I hated his character.
You're supposed to, but it was so good
I
that
don't even like him personally. Ryan Gosling, I never thought he was cute.
no one's
ugly
talking
to me.
about cute.
That's you only like actors if they're attractive or not.
That's not true at all.
That's 90% of it.
That's why you watch movies. You're like, he's not hot. I'm not gonna watch this.
That's what you just said. You didn't like that guy from Voicemails to Isabel.
I didn't say that I didn't like him because I said he was cute and that he made money was the only thing that women liked. And because of that, they were able to
you
overcome.
said you didn't care about the guy. You didn't care about the actor, right? That's
When
what
did
you
I
said?
say this?
Earlier, I don't know.
I never mentioned the actor. I was talking purely about the character that he played.
Okay.
And how red flag all around. But because he's cute and has a good job, suddenly he can afford to turn those red flags into green flags.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with a little stalking, guys. Ain't nothing wrong. Follow her home. Read her diaries. Break into the house. Don't get caught.
As long as it is to take care of her emotionally, physically, bring her peace,
So if
give her everything she wants.
So if my intention is to just like, I want to love you, it's okay for me to manipulate you to love me back.
How is it manipulating?
He's using information that he should not know
Okay,
to
but then,
manipulate her emotionally to fall in love with him. Right? He knows that she says, I'm not, no more dick for me. She's like, I kicked him out of the house, right? But she ended up fucking the guy anyway, but who gives a shit? But she wants to take a step away from men, right? So what does he say? Just so you know, between you and me, I'm taking a break off women. Everything he said was because he knew it would affect her to fall in love with him. And all you ladies ate it up.
Crumbs, no left. But it's like that, what is this trope I think it's called what they call it in books, the close proximity. Like that would have happened regardless. You know.
What do you mean? They lived in different cities. They would have never met each other.
But it's the same. You can fall in love with anyone. As long as they're not killing you or treating you bad or cheating on you or.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the argument is that if I don't plan on causing harm, but I want to love you, it's okay that I manipulate you to fall in love back with me.
I guess. I mean, it's not like.
Manipulation is good, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't use it for bad.
Don't use it for evil. Use it for good.
Right.
Because what can you argue? I don't even know actually. But you always trying to make women look bad, which you think you don't.
Who, me?
Yeah.
My whole argument in this is that the guy is bad.
Okay.
I'm not trying to make women look bad. I'm telling women that you need to fucking see with what's happening.
Okay.
Stop falling for the charade of like he's cute and got money. If this guy is listening to my voicemails that I'm leaving from my dead sister, and now he's using all the information that he's gaining from that to manipulate me to fall in love with him, he's stalking my Instagram.
But I mean,
I don't even know that he exists.
I don't know. I mean,
so I don't know where you're coming up with that. I'm trying to make women look bad because of my argument that Voicemails to Isabel isn't good. My argument with that movie is he is a problem. He is a red flag.
Maybe he got one red flag.
And what is that?
Of reading the voicemails and using that information. But
going to her city.
He was there for work.
How convenient, right? He picked a job over there. I'm gonna go over there now, and I'm gonna do this and that.
Yeah, he left. He went home.
SMH. I just want better for my queens out here.
Oh, okay. Well then, no, because whatever. I need to learn how to argue more, I guess. You need to take a little argument classes, little debate classes, you know.
You will come home and start fucking me up verbally. And I was like, how the fuck did she come up with that? I have no rebuttal.
Right. I need to read a little more books. That's what I mean.
You reading all the books about people fucking the wrong guy instead of reading some books about, how to win a war.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, I guess we're gonna call it quits.
Why?
I don't know. We're all set, right?
What time is it?
4:45. So what is it? 40 minutes, and I gotta cut some stuff, so it'll be a little over 30 something.
Back it up, dog. Say something for the people. Yeah.
That's true, Lobo. That's true.
What do you say?
He said 8 Below is the best movie out there.
It is. Your cousin's on there? Yeah. You want to be on there? What? You was a backup? Oh.
Wow, I wasn't even born yet. How'd you do that,
R.I.P. Oh.
All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, some of it. If you made... Ooh, Peter!
What?
That's the animal protection, right?
Oh, I guess.
Not, I wasn't calling the guy from Hunger Games.
That's exactly who I pictured when you said that.
But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We talked about a few different movies, jumped around a bit. We're still learning how to construct an episode. My wife is learning how to debate. But for the most part, what are we wrapping up on this episode? Undertone, 2 out of 10. You can skip it.
Sit down.
They Will Kill You, 7 out of 10.
Watch it.
Entertaining. Give it a shot. Voicemails to Isabel.
Yes.
Skip it.
10 out of 10.
I advise all women and men could watch it too. Watch Voicemails to Isabel so that you understand what women want, right? They want a guy to follow you home. They want a guy to stalk you a little bit, right? This is what they're looking for. Okay, they want a guy that's a red flag.
First of all,
he's cloaking himself in a green flag.
Was only like 20 minutes. Like, it's not the whole movie. The whole movie was her talking about her life to her sister. Mm-hmm. He didn't show up until later.
You know what people are gonna, like, the women are gonna say in his favor is, well, he didn't fuck her. You know, he felt so guilty that he was like, we can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just sleep on your couch.
So he's respectful. There you go.
That's the argument. Yeah. But he would have gotten there.
How many men need to have sex every day? That's crazy.
Need to have sex every day.
Yes. I just saw a video on TikTok saying that if you're this guy, you know what? I don't even want to talk about it, but talking about if you're in a relationship or if you're married, sex is a non-negotiable. Like, you can't say you're not in the mood. Like, he'll give you like twice a year for you to say that.
You got two get out of jail free cards.
2 get out of jail free cards a year. And then every other time, no. It needs to be right here, right now. That's what he said. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. And a lot of men think that way. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So when there's a lot of those, and sometimes, you see something like this. Girls
so we got the guy that's like, yo, whenever I say it's time to have sex because you're my wife and I own you, it's time to have sex and you can't say no. That the guy that listens to your voicemails and uses information against you, not as bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly. All right. So the real underlying tone here is undertone is men, we just gotta do better, I guess. If the bar is so low that the guy can stalk this woman and women are falling in love with the stalker, we gotta do better. Gotta do better.
You do. Because it's dangerous for women out here.
You know what the problem is that they'll do better, right? They'll get to know you honestly. They'll go to the gym, right? They'll get themselves better. But you guys are still falling in love with the pieces of shit. And the guys that are trying to, honestly be like, yo, get to know me. I want to get to know you. I want to take care of you. I don't want to manipulate you. I want this to be for real. Y'all don't want that guy. You want the guy that's stalking you, right? Oh my God. That's just like the lights out. I'm using information that's given to me and putting it forward.
I mean,
so that's the problem, is that all the nice guys are becoming stalkers and eventually they become the, hey, when I want it, you give it. That's a joke, everybody. I'm a comedian. This is all, I'm not, just hee ha-has. But yeah, so Isabel, voicemails to Isabel, you give it, what, a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, I can give it a 9. I give it a 9.
A near perfect movie for her.
Yeah.
It's honestly a 5 out of 10, right down the middle. Not even a great rom-com. It's just a rom-com. It just exists. And then Lights Out. What are we? We talked about that for 30 seconds.
5 out of 5. So
5 out of 5.
I give it a 4, just because it's not like groundbreaking, but it's a fun, interesting book.
Okay. And so I guess comment. Let us know how wrong we are. Was Undertone really a good movie and we missed the whole point?
Right.
Was They Will Kill You a horrible movie?
And we're crazy.
Is Isabel's voicemails to Isabel the greatest rom-com to ever hit the streets?
Who do you vote for? My opinion or his opinion on voicemails?
That's really what matters, right? So now I'm going to make this a clip, put it up on social media. I'm going to invest my own money to make sure that I choose the demographic in which it goes to.
Okay.
I hope to, do another episode soon and, try to grow the channel. That way we get better at the structure of the videos and conversation and see what exactly people want us to talk about. If you want us to talk about anything at all,
let us know.
Bye-bye.
2 tickets checking it out.